Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Oh, hopefully, Mika, you got my message. I'm thinking we
I
can kind of
did. I
discuss some
got it in
to-dos.
time.
Yes. Last minute to-dos,
I
thoughts.
know. Yes, yes, yes. We're back.
Oh my God, you guys, we are back this Friday night for us. Could be day, midday, early morning, depending on where you're tuning in.
Around the world.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, first, let's start off by acknowledging you guys. We've been slipping, not in terms of our personal life, but when we're on screen with our tea. But we
Oh,
are back
yes.
with our tea and our new spooky mugs. Ready, Mika? Mug
Yes.
love lifts.
Mug
Boop,
love. Can you
boop,
go
boop.
in? Baby,
I
go.
can. Can you
Boop.
go
No, I
in?
was
Girl,
trying to
you
do
did
the
that.
dance.
Beat me up,
Like,
bud.
I was trying to hit it across the screen,
Oh, okay.
like a
Ready?
cheer.
Ready?
Wait. Okay.
Wait, can we
Boop.
do? Oh, opposite
I don't
sides.
know.
Opposite sides. Boop.
Girl,
It's
that's
okay,
it.
girl.
It's
Whatever. We'll
doing
try.
it.
We'll get that down packed at some point. Oh my God, that was a hot
Oh,
mess.
no. I know, but those are going to be the mugs for spooky season.
Spooky season. We might rotate. We bought a couple, didn't we?
We did because we showed some of them at the during the collective haul, but yeah, maybe we'll switch them up.
Yeah, we'll give you a little taste. But these are
Yes,
gonna be
yes,
staple for this Halloween season, the spooky
yes,
season.
staples. Yes, so we're back, and tonight we're going to be sharing our favorite Halloween TV episodes. We thought that would be fun to do, right, Kira?
Oh yeah, and what I kind of want to note is, you guys, this is not a ranking by any means.
Oh no.
Very hard to rank Halloween episodic TV in general, but what
Mhm,
we wanted to do is just kind of share some of our favorite, like Mika said, our favorite Halloween episodes. And I would
mhm.
say it kind of crosses a lot of genres, like comedy, drama, sci-fi.
Mhm.
No, not sci-fi. Oh, a little bit sci-fi,
Oh, yeah, a
yes.
little bit of sci-fi. Yeah, it's
Listen,
a nice mixture. Yeah, and we
sweet.
always watch just as much TV as we do film, so we wanted to show some love to TV. So we thought it would be a fun episode, especially for spooky season.
Right. And this is a good way, I feel like, to introduce like TV more. I think for the most part, like everyone, of course, we all love film, but like Mika said, we equally watch TV and film. And so,
Mhm.
you're going to see a little bit more highlighting
Oh,
TV.
yes, yes. So we do got, Holland. Hey, Holland, how are
Holland.
you?
Oh my God, so
Hope you
good to
having
see you. Always,
yes,
Holland.
hope you're having a good, Friday evening.
Oh, yes. Wishing you a happy weekend ahead as well.
Oh, yes. So we did a little montage before we start where we put all the episodes together, right, Kira?
Oh, yes. A little taste of what we'll
A
be
little
talking about
taste.
tonight. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
then
going to jump into the montage then.
we'll break down our
And you know
faves.
what we'll do? We'll show it now and we'll end with it as well.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. All right. You like that? All right. Let's do. We'll go
Mhm.
with that. Okay. Ready?
It was a dark and gloomy night.
Why everybody gotta start with dark and gloomy?
This is the first and the last time I let you go to the costume store without me. Did you go, Pete? I'm saying.
What? They told me it was Patti LaBelle. I am the Dark Lord of Nightmares, the bringer of terror. Tremble before me. Fear me.
He's so cute.
All right, wait, who do you think we are?
The most powerful good witches of all time, of course.
Okay, lucky guess.
You mean, would I have made a decision by myself that would have affected the whole group?
Oh, will you cut the sanctimonious crap?
Well, what do you want me to say? Let's face it, Mulder, we might die up here. If we're lucky, they'll find our bodies spun up in a tree, or they may not find us at all.
It's almost over. But then again, it's really just beginning.
Ghostbusters!
Halloween, the only night of the year a black man can walk around in this neighborhood with a mask on and not get arrested.
I love that. That little nice mesh up. Oh,
Do I?
Kara, you
Oh, no.
muted. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I know. I think you're on mute. Oh,
Well,
hey,
thank you.
Benicio. How are you?
Oh, hello. Hello, Vinicio.
Hello. Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into it. So we'll
Oh,
just go through it
yes.
because, as we always say, we're here for what, Kira?
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and Mika, we should note that, Mika, our goal going forward in terms of our stream is, anywhere between half an hour to an hour. I mean,
Mhm.
depending on the topic, we might run longer in duration, but overall, that's our goal. Half an hour to an hour.
Yeah. So let's get to it.
And maybe we
Okay.
can recognize, I wonder if anybody in the comments recognize any of those clips.
Oh,
Please
yes.
add
And
your
please,
favorites.
yeah, please let us know your favorites in the replay or in the comments when you watch the video. We'd love to know what some of your favorites are. So we're going to get right into it, and I'm going to pull up our first. And Kira, you like being to the left, or do you want to go be at the bottom? That's good, right?
What's wrong, Kia?
Yeah, girl, that's the setup. So our first one, of course, we're diehard Buffy the Vampire Slayer
Oh,
fans. If people
yes.
don't know that already, so I think Buffy shows up twice on our
I was
list.
just about to note that. Yes, Mika, Buffy shows up twice. It's so hard to narrow down episodes, especially with a series that has numerous episodes you can choose from.
Mhm.
But I digress.
And
We had to do it. We had to put 2.
yes, and Buffy, we watch every couple of years. We always like rewatch the whole season. So
Yes, and you had to remind me, you guys, Mika owns the physical media for all of Buffy, the entire series. And I remember I was
mhm.
watching it on Hulu with the ads. Oh my God, I forgot we owned it. I said, girl, I'm gonna be here forever
Yeah, that was
watching this.
okay. So for
Reminder. Oh,
yeah,
I
so
love this episode. This is actually a favorite. I think I chose this one specifically, Mika, and I know you highlighted the second one that makes our list, and I equally love that episode too. But this one was just a fun episode, in my opinion.
mhm,
Of course, it's
mhm.
bringing the entire Scooby gang together, right? And where are we? This is the college years of Buffy, right? Where they're
Yes,
going to a frat Halloween party, as we
yes, the
do in
fraternity
college.
party.
Well,
Yep.
we didn't go to any fraternity parties, but oh well, I digress.
No, no, we were RAs, so
Our raise, you guys,
we
yes,
were breaking up the parties.
breaking up the parties, keep it very PG. Yes. But Oz, he's got a music gig at this. They decide to go to the party, and we find out that Gackner, I believe his name is the fear
Yeah.
demon himself that actually is haunting this fraternity just based off of clueless kids, as we do, right in this drawing on the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then aren't they? And they were stuck, right? They couldn't get out of the
They
fraternity.
couldn't get out. Where there were doors and windows, there were no more. And oh my God,
Mhm.
as you said that, Mika, I'm reminded of Anya, the bunny.
Oh yeah.
She was there saving grace, her and Giles.
Oh yes, yes. And not to digress, but I miss like episodic TV where you like Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, they always had those holiday episodes.
Oh
And
yes,
and
bring it
Buffy did
back.
really well with those. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. But this one, for the most part, we just found our characters, our beloved characters, running around in this house, and they actually had to manage what they feared themselves. So the fear demon
Mhm.
was kind of responsible for like bringing your deepest fears to fruition.
Oh
So for
yeah.
example, Zanza, I remember like feared being, he was always trying to find his place within the gang. You have
Oh
Buffy,
yes.
who's the Slayer, Willow, who is the magical queen, who even expands as the series goes on, and Xander's like felt invisible. And so I thought it was hilarious that his fear was that no one actually saw him.
Oh yeah, and this season was a little bit tough for Buffy too, like those college years. I think she was getting off of a breakup of being stood up. She was depressed, and I think her fear was kind of making like decisions when you needed to, and making sure it was the right decision. So I really like how
Exactly.
this was done. And then when you reveal who the demon is, it was just hilarious.
Hilarious. Well, yeah, Mika and I will try not to give too much away, you guys, so that you can actually go and watch the episode individually. And I
Mhm.
should note this. Mika, tell me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong with this, but I do feel there are some TV series where primarily a Halloween episode or a Christmas episode could be a good way to kind of jump into a series, because you might not necessarily have to follow too much of the backstory, because it's really specific to maybe that storyline.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to kind of jump in, watch the episode based off of the season, and then kind of jump back out.
Oh yeah, and Buffy's always, like I said, a great one. So if you're a Buffy fan, let us know if you've seen this episode, if it's one of your favorites. We did write where you can find it. So Fear Itself was season 4, episode 4 of Buffy. So that's
Who's a
going to be
little
our
fear demon?
Who's a little fear
Who's a little fear
demon?
demon?
Yeah. So that was our first one, and let me just I think we just have. Let me see if we have any comments. Oh, hi TG, how are
Hey, TG,
you?
how are you?
Mika's the best for owning physical media. Oh yes, I try.
She is. She tries. She's trying.
I try. Well, because I hate like trying to go find something and then you can't find it. You know what I mean? So you have to grab it. But we are Pacific. I'm very Pacific. So I always say what I have in my collection I've watched, or for the most part I've watched.
No
And it's only
blind buys.
and it's only what we like. Okay,
Yeah, what
so
we
we'll go.
love, honestly.
Yeah, what we love. That's right. So
We
we'll go to
emphasize
the
that.
next one. Okay, I'll put this back up. Boop.
Oh, and for those who are joining us, we will share the reel that we showed in the beginning, a montage of all the series at the end as well.
Yes. So the second one was Living Single, and this episode was called Trick or Trust, and this was season 2 of the series, and this was episode 8. And I
Oh
love
my
Living
God.
Single. Yeah, if
Can
you
I
knew
say
that
I
Thursday
miss?
lineup, that Thursday lineup right here on Fox.
Oh yes, and I'm sorry, Mika. I'm gonna let you speak before cutting you off. You know that's something I'm trying
I
to
know
work on.
it's hard for us to do. That's all right.
We're working on it. We trying.
Ryan.
Oh my God, yes, I missed that Thursday lineup. It was Martin, Living Single, and then New York Undercover.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
This episode, first of all, you guys, this entire series, if you have not actually ever watched Living Single, please do. The beauty of TV series today is that you can go back and presently watch them, right?
Mhm.
And so this episode was hilarious. I mean, it starred Queen Latifah, front and
Yeah.
center in the picture you see. And she this episode was hilarious because it's two things going on at once in this episode.
Oh yeah.
So the entire group is trying to scare Max, who cannot be scared after multiple attempts and fails. So that's the overall objective. So that in and of itself is quite funny.
Yeah.
And then we have Khadijah, who's Queen Latifah's character, dressed as Little Bo Peep.
Yeah.
And Regine was responsible for getting her costume. And so their side story in this episode is they get invited to Khadijah's boyfriend's work Halloween party. And she believes him to be cheating as well. So layered. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's a really great Halloween episode.
Yeah, and what I love about this is Regine was supposed to pick Khadijah's costume, and it was supposed to be Patti LaBelle. How that looks like Patti LaBelle, I don't know. But
Maybe the purple? I know Patti like purple.
But this is such a great episode. Always such a good time. It's so fun.
So funny. So
just
funny.
Love it. Just love it. So let us know if you've seen this series before. Is it still available on streaming?
It's still available now. I have to shade HBO Max right now, Max, because it was available. Living Single. It is available, you guys, on Hulu. I would recommend Hulu, no ads.
Oh yes, we're not about the ad life.
Because unlike us, with the ads, you're gonna be there for a long time, not a short time, not a good time.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. And we do have the physical for this. We have to complete this though, because I don't think we have the whole series, but I think we close to it. But
I think we have to get the last 2, if I'm not mistaken.
I know. Hold on, we just got some comments. TG said, doing well, just stop by to support you too. Thanks, TG.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. We appreciate it. I know, and TG, let us know. Maybe we gotta get. We want to start getting some guests on our stream. We're gonna be doing that too. Yeah, so but we gotta have you on one time. And then TG said Fox in the 90s was lit. I'm too old to be here. Oh yeah, it was. Ooh, so good. I miss it. Yeah, I miss it. Yeah, we going in reverse.
Mika, we even watched the lineup. You guys, when I say Mika and I are so eclectic in terms of our musical taste, film genres, TV, episodic TV. I even remember the lineup we watched I believe it was Fox too. I forget the day, but it was 90210, Melrose Place, and then Models Inc. Does anybody remember that?
Oh, yeah. Fox was that
Atlanta
girl.
was fire as
Yeah,
well.
Fox was that girl.
She was.
Okay, so our next one is going to be hold on one second.
I know, Mika, I'm having you
Oh,
controlling everything. My bad.
I know that's all right, girl. Oh, it was the X-Files episode Darkness Falls. This was season 1, episode 20.
Now, in our decision making here, you guys, I'm holding all of my X-File fans, right? I stand for the X-Files. This could have gone in any direction. What I will highlight is the X-Files didn't traditionally have, if you will, a Halloween episode, but they did such a great job with having those weekly creature features. Ooh, love them.
Yeah.
Yes, and so we made the determination that X-Files falls right in line with spooky season, and so a creature feature episode is 100% fitting. But it
Oh,
was
yeah.
we were torn between Darkness Falls and Roadrunner. Oh my God, if people know Roadrunner, you know why. But also in saying that, Meek and I are considering doing a separate episode just with our favorite X-File episodes. Let us know if you want to see that.
Ooh. Didn't we talk to I remember too revisiting that. I can't remember who it was with, like revisiting the whole series and doing something like we did kind of with True Detective, like breaking down the episodes. That might be fun maybe too to think
That is
about
fun.
doing.
Make it work. Make it happen. I
Mhm.
would love that, honestly.
Yeah. So how would you describe Darkness Falls, Kira?
So, and I took a little bit of notes sometimes, guys, just to refer. But this one was funny because for people who know Mulder and Scully, Mulder is the believer and Scully is the skeptic, right? And
Yeah.
so I find, like, when you think of their cases, do they really solve their cases?
They
To be determined, right? But they are always right on the pulse of having everyone else believe everything that's going on. So this episode specifically was about some eco-terrorists. There were loggers who disappeared in the forest. And of course, the case came across Mulder's desk at the FBI, and he convinced Scully to take the case. And I would describe it as the creature features were these bugs in the forest that actually kind of went rogue, and you kind of figure out why. And they actually cocooned their victims to kind of take him out from the inside. And so it was a fun episode. And again, in true fashion, we have a lot of fun banter between Mulder and Scully.
Yeah, I thought this was a great pick. I enjoyed it. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving. And we're back with Buffy again. Buffy. And this was the Hush, one of our favorite episodes. And this was on season 4, episode 10. And these lovely men, the gentlemen. This isn't per se a Halloween episode, but it fits because we always love this one and it's very, very creepy. So it fit that mix. Don't you think, Kira?
Oh yeah, I would agree. Now, I mean, look at the gentleman, ghoulish, scary. Could you imagine, like, confronting them in the night, anywhere in the dark? Please, right?
I know.
This episode was really good because what made this, I almost felt too, Mika, yes, spooky, falls in line with Halloween, but it also had this element of like fairy tale in terms of an eerie, scary fairy tale folklore. In terms of their background, like the gentlemen were responsible for stripping everyone of their voice. And initially, they don't know why, but that is the way that they have to do that in order to get the hearts of their victims, right? And
that's so scary too, because if you're screaming, that's the objective. No one can hear you scream.
And that's why this episode was so awesome too, because for the most part, the entire episode is silent up until a point.
Oh yes,
remember? Yeah, and you find the characters trying to find ways to communicate, which is hilarious because it just shows how powerful one's voice is. And when you're stripped of that, trying to communicate and even figure out next steps is hard.
Yeah, and then again, like I said, if you're in danger, you're not able to really let anyone know, you know? Should I read the little synopsis we wrote?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so in Hush, a group of fairy tale ghouls named the Gentlemen come to town and steal everyone's voices, leaving them unable to scream when the gentlemen cut out their hearts. Buffy and her friends must communicate with one another silently as they try to discover why no one can speak and find whoever is murdering the townspeople. They must also find ways to express their feelings about each other and keep some semblance of control amongst the chaos.
Oh yes. Oh
Oh,
yes. Well,
yes.
that mean we should have been reading some of the synopsises too, just to give you a little
I
bit
know.
more.
We'll
I
do it
know.
going
We'll do
forward.
going
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, but I love them. I saw on Instagram not too long ago, someone had, did I show you the bust that person had of one of the gentlemen?
Oh
Like,
no,
what
you didn't.
oh my god, I would love that, but I was trying to figure out if that would freak me out, like, if I had that in the
Ooh.
room.
Well, I was just about to ask you, are you able to buy them even in like figurine style? Do you think?
I don't know, I'll have to seek them out, but I think they so cool and creepy looking. I love them.
Oh, and Mika, like we should let everyone know, even the scene that you're seeing right now is quite freaky because they don't walk, they glide.
They glide, I know. And they give me a little Michael because I think maybe you could get away.
You
'Cause they
can. I mean,
glide,
they do
but
have their minions behind them as well.
oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
remember,
have a
so I mean, one of the
yeah, they
other
got
ones
a
right
little
here
yeah,
too.
they got a
Yeah,
little
they do have
pep
a
in
little
they
crew with
step.
them. You
Yeah,
could
and they got
probably
a
get
little
away from them gliding, but like the
yeah,
crew might
yeah.
get you.
I forgot about them. Yeah, and they got a little pep in their step, so the cardio probably gotta be on.
Got 1 point.
On point. Okay, let me see. We have some comments. TG said the bugs did that. Yikes. Oh, yeah.
Darkness Falls.
Yeah, creepy monsters in suits.
Indeed,
Yeah, they're looking
indeed.
professional though. Professional monsters.
Professionally ghoulish, and we love
Mhm.
it.
Hi, Spicy. Happy
Hey,
Friday.
Steve. TGIF, please stick a fork in
TGIF.
me.
So glad it's Friday.
Oh my God, can I share what one a coworker told me when I said put a stick a fork in me?
Oh,
Because
what?
it's Friday. She said,
What?
"Oh, Kira, my mother used to say, I'm overcooked." So I said, "Oh, I need to take that. Instead of saying stick a fork in me, I'm gonna say stick a fork in me and I'm overcooked."
Oh, I'ma sound well seasoned
Ooh, okay.
for the
Season.
week, right?
Ooh,
Let me stop.
season.
Okay,
Sauteed baked.
sauteed, baked. Okay, so our next one, of course.
Oh my gosh. Now, can I first say, Mika, before you even, well, give the title, let them know the series
Okay,
and
so
everything.
this is American Horror Story, and this was the Coven season, and that was season 3.
My
And this is
favorite.
one of our favorites, and this episode was called Fearful Pranks Ensue, and it was episode 4 of season 3. So I just loved everything about Coven. It was just awesome.
Agreed. And we should highlight now we like our Ryan Murphy, but you guys know, no shade. Sometimes we love the American Horror Story season. Some of them I have abandoned.
I know.
So no.
I think I go like my favorites are 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, yes, I see that. Murder House, Asylum,
Yeah.
Coven.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, did you like Hotel?
I did like Hotel, I
Hotel was
think.
all right.
Yeah. That's with
Okay, yeah.
Gaga, right?
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
one.
I like that one. After it got a little bit
Oh my gosh. Oh man, that new Delicate. Oh my God. Ryan Murphy, stop. Just do the stories.
yeah, I do like
Anyway,
the anthology ones he was doing.
yes, American Horror Stories is
Mhm,
great. The
mhm.
anthology you can't lose. And whoever he has helping him write in addition to himself, yes, keep that momentum going. I love it. Love to see it.
Share that writer's room.
Please. Now, you know the highlight for this episode for me, Mika, and this is why this one had to make our list. First of all, we love the entire American Horror Story Coven series in its entirety.
The cast.
The cast, please. Jessica Lange, chef's kiss. And
Kathy
even
Bates.
Jessica's in. She saved a lot of your series, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just saying
Kathy
that.
Bates.
Kathy Bates, Angela Bassett.
Okay.
And then look who's in oh my God, Frances Conroy. Please put some respect to my girl name. The rest in peace, Leslie Jordan. So this episode alone was great because we got to see our coven. So I'm gonna read. Do you want to read the
and we
synopsis?
forgot our girl, Sarah Paulson. Hello.
Oh my God, Sarah Paulson. Yes.
Love her.
So this one basically just where we kind of meet this one. This is a Pacific Halloween episode. A lot is going on in this episode, so it's literally too much to kind of unload.
Mhm.
But the best thing about this episode is that you actually do see the council of witchcraft come, which is who's in front of you currently. And basically, they only come when summons. And so one of
Yeah,
the
or if
young
there's some
Oh,
trouble going
yes,
on.
one of the young witches in the coven summons them unbeknownst to the Supreme, right? And
Mhm.
so they're not a fan of the Supreme, but they're there to try to unearth why this coven is in disarray. And in the midst of this episode, you also have Angela Bassett's character, who is more like, I would say, like voodoo, dark magic.
Like a voodoo kind of priestess.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yes, exactly. And
Mhm.
she's kind of going toe to toe with like the witches of the Coven House. Yes, so it's
Yes.
really great. It falls on Halloween. There's a really great zombie scene at the end
Oh
of the
yeah.
Undead.
Yeah, with Kathy Bates. I forget her
Oh
name.
yeah.
Yeah, and but
Laveau,
she
oh
when she
no,
op
Laveau was Angela Bassett, wasn't it?
yeah, I can't remember. We'll get there. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
Laveau. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
but
get Kathy Bates' name. I'm just drawing a blank.
yeah, but when she opened the door and that zombie scene, that was awesome.
Oh my gosh, loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna always stand on Fiona. Ooh, love me some Jessica
Oh,
Lange.
yeah. And TG said, witchcraft and evil magic, oh my.
Oh
And then he
yes.
said, hopefully it'll get its magic back. Yeah, hopefully.
We always
Hopefully.
optimistic,
Yeah,
TG, I
we
must
always
say.
optimistic. We always tune in to see where it's going.
Until it fall off a cliff.
But he's trying.
He's trying.
Okay, our next one is a fairly newer one because I think some of the ones we've shown have been, a good mix, but a newer one, Stranger Things. And this is Trick or Treat season 2, episode 2. In our opinion, our favorite seasons of Stranger Things have been 1 and 2. They could have been 1, 2, and done. 1 was perfection. We couldn't even been done with 1. I just love it. But this was such a great episode. Oh, Kara, you muted? I can't hear you.
Oh, I was muted. Girl, what am I
Okay.
doing? Yeah. See, I'm glad you did, because could you imagine if it was just me? Like, I wouldn't even know it was muted. I'm talking, and then
I know,
somebody
girl.
would let me know.
I see. I'm here. I'm here.
You are right. Season 1, season 2, ideally in the series, you guys are our favorite, in my opinion. Oh, Mika knows how I feel as the seasons continue to go forward. I digress. But this episode was a sheer perfection. Like, first of all, it brings together our crew.
Yep.
We love our boys. And oh my God, Ghostbusters, their costumes were awesome. The battle of the Pinkmans, if you saw the episode, you know.
Yeah, Battle of the Venkmans.
Yes, yes. And ironically, in this scene that you're seeing, they didn't know that you weren't supposed to come to school in costume. So they're actually the only ones in costume at the school. So it's the stares, the laughter they get. It's hilarious. But I love the dedication, no less.
Oh, yes, and we did a nice little synopsis for this one. Should we kind of go over it?
Give it, yeah.
Okay, so we said Trick or Treat is the second episode of season 2 of the Netflix series Stranger Things. The episode is full of iconic imagery and character moments, and some say it's one of the best Halloween-themed episodes of the show. Some things that happen with Will and Mike. Will has a vision of a monster and upside down and bonds with Mike over their inability to move on. Mike tries to contact 11 with the walkie-talkie, but she's a ghost and he can't see or hear. You also notice some other characters, things going on with them. So this will only really pertain to people who watch Stranger Things, but we just noticed some great things from the episode. Nancy struggles with the truth about Barb's death. All right.
Oh, let's R.I.P.
Let's Yeah, okay. Nancy struggles with the truth about Barb. We'll just say that. It gets drunk at a Halloween party. 11 remembers escaping from the upside down and meeting Hopper. She asks Hopper if she can go trick-or-treating dressed as a ghost. Dustin, that's my character, finds something strange in a trash bin, and Hopper investigates the mystery of rotten pumpkins.
Oh, yes, the upside down wreaking havoc in this episode.
I know. And look here, Sin agreed with us. Look, Stranger Things season 1 was indeed absolute perfection.
Oh my gosh, the Duffer
Oh,
Brothers, which could have just ended with that. It was awesome.
ooh, I know. When it was done, I said, "Ooh, that's it. You don't have to give me nothing else." It was neatly tied in the bow. Ooh, just perfection. And remember, that's what we always get nervous about when you get more budget
Oh,
and you
girl, they
and you
were
keep
fighting
more.
Russians by the time I knew it. I said, girl, what's going on with this Russian plot line? If you know, you know. Girl, it was too
I
much for me.
know. I said, yeah, because you don't wanna. I always say with episodic TV, you wanna know when to leave, like when the series needs to
Please leave.
end.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
and
okay.
you wanna go out on a good note, and you just keep what keeps it real, keep the perfection. So when we get bigger budgets, that don't mean we need to do bigger things, you know?
Oh yeah, please, please.
Yes. And then TG said that bowl cut hair, they look good as Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Right? Oh yes, my
Mhm.
boy's committed this episode.
Mhm. That was awesome. I would love doing that.
Such
Okay,
a
so
good episode.
I love it. Okay, so our next one, you know, yeah, is Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is one of our favorite shows, like, when we were younger. It came on
Growing up, yeah.
Nickelodeon. Yes, oh my god, Nickelodeon was that girl.
We
Ooh,
stayed there, we lived there, we dwelled
oh,
there.
we dwell that they had some good shows. Oh, it was so good. And Are You Afraid of the Dark? As if you watched this series, you knew this was about ghost stories. It was based like anthology, which I liked. So every episode was a
Yeah,
different story. I just loved it. And this episode was the tale of two chameleons. And of course, we got our twins. Hey,
had to put
Tia
Tia and
and
Tamara. That Tia and Tamara episode was awesome.
yeah, yeah. And this was season 5 and episode 4. Kira, you want to talk a little bit about this one?
Oh yeah, this one actually was very fun. You know what's so funny about Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's interesting what scared you historically as
Mhm,
like a kid versus like it just being like fun and entertaining now. Like you don't get the
mhm,
same scary element of it. But like Mika said, every single episode was a different story. And we should
mhm.
know, Mika, the premise of it was a group of kids who came around a campfire
Midnight
every
Society.
night society, and each one of them told a story. So this story, long story short, is that like while one of the main character ventures to a pet store, she gets bit by a evil chameleon, and the
Mhm,
entire premise is the chameleon trying to take her place so that they
mhm,
can inhabit in human form the world that the she lives in. So it's
mhm.
like a lot of cat and mouse. And then what I will say without giving this episode away is that at the end is the one that survives our actual heroine or the villain.
I
Ooh.
love that. It's like doppelganger. I love stuff like
Bingo.
that when there's doppelgangers,
Mhm.
evil,
Ooh, is
evil.
this the right one? Is this the right
I
version?
know. I know. I love that. TG said, it's odd to see the twins now with what's going on with them. Yeah,
I
I know. That's
know.
so weird because first of all, Tia said they weren't talking because well, she didn't allude to it. She just
And
said
she
it
didn't
kind of
give
like
us any, she didn't provide any details, but based off of the bit of information she shared openly, she's going through a hard time post her divorce, and she wished she had her sister to talk to, but can't pick up the phone and call her because of what's going on. I'm like, ooh,
yeah, and now the new update she said is, of
oh,
course,
really?
we
New
guys
update.
yeah, she said, of course, you guys were still close. What I was referring to was the distance because we
Oh, look
live
at that
far away.
opposite.
Yeah, but people said, but okay, we'll go with that. But she said they good, so we don't know.
Well, guys, well, that first statement made it seem like there was
I know.
strife. Okay, girl, distance, girl. You still can pick up
Say,
the phone, girl.
yeah, she said it's
Mika,
states
Mika,
away.
so if you lived in California, I can't pick up the phone.
I don't know.
Well, maybe she
Mm.
wished they could come. If it is the distance, maybe she wished that they were in the same location.
Yeah, yeah,
Are they
that's what
both in
she's saying.
California though?
I don't know, but
I don't
we'll
know.
go.
Can we get off? Okay.
And then TG said, I remember this show. I believe I watched this episode when it came out.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
And I think
Yes.
this isn't this one streaming?
It is.
Yeah, right?
Don't ask me on what platform, sorry.
Yes, I think this is streaming the series. So you guys can check it out if you want to revisit it. But this was so fun. I mean, like we said, Nickelodeon was that girl back in the
Loved it.
day.
You know, Mika, this actually could be cool for people who have kids, like as a way to
Mhm.
introduce them to a really fun series. Like I
Mhm.
thought this was like so well done for when it came out, but still fun to me.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? That would be a nice introduction for kids, like, getting into horror. Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially, like I said, the series is streaming, so this would
Mhm.
be great, yeah. I mean, we still watch it. I still watch it now. I love it.
Sure do.
Hey, Corey, how are you?
Hey, Corey.
Yes, okay, so still we're gonna be keeping moving it along. So our next pick, of course, is Martin.
Oh my gosh, I love this series.
Mhm.
And Martin is another series that had you could choose from more than one Halloween episode, but
Oh
I
my
thought it was
god.
very fitting to do the night he came home.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, I love it. It was a dark and stormy night.
Oh my god, this episode is hilarious because okay, similar to like Living Single when everyone was trying to prank Max, this series, the whole crew is intent on trying to scare Martin's character.
Oh,
And
yeah.
initially, Martin is like big, bad, and bold. They're trying to scare him, and everyone's in on this with the exception of himself. And
Mhm.
so they are all come together to do a seance. Please, can I say, you're never gonna see me doing no seance, no
Oh,
Ouija board.
no, no. We love horror movies, but only viewing, no
Okay,
participation.
no
So I don't know no
participation.
haunted houses, no seances,
Ouija
no
boards.
Ouija boards.
Too real for us. That's too
Yeah.
real for us.
Mhm.
But this is what the episode was, a seance for, I forgot his name, Ackerman, trying to
Oh,
bring
yeah,
back old man Ackerman.
yeah, they were trying to perform a seance to communicate with the dead spirit of old man Ackerman. Yeah.
Yes. And if people are familiar with Martin, again, if you haven't seen it, it's another series that's available on Hulu. You can go back and stream all of the episodes.
Oh, so fun.
Hilarious. You will be on
Yeah.
the floor. That's how funny it is.
Yeah, and again, this was like me and Kira said that Thursday Fox lineup, which was fire. It was like Martin, Living Single, and New York Undercover. Like Thursday night, Fox was where it was at. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, so good. TG said Martin acting like a tough guy for not being scared. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
He said, stop it when the knock
I
hit the
know.
door.
Oh yeah, and Martin had great Halloween episodes. It was like even hard to narrow down which one we wanted to do because each season had like great Halloween episodes. But this one, I think this is our favorite one, so
It
it
stands
had to.
alone, yeah.
Yeah, it had to make the list. Oh, love it. Okay, so our next one, of course. Oh, and rest in peace to our
Oh,
Shannon.
I gotta say, this year has been the last few months have been devastating in terms of losing, in our opinion, some of the greats. And we were deeply saddened by Shannon
Mhm.
Doherty's passing.
Oh yeah.
So again, this holds a special place even more so in terms of highlighting this episode, just because too.
Yeah, and Charm, like I said, if people know the WB and then it switched over to the CW, that was the channel too. It was like Buffy,
Okay.
Charms,
Roswell,
Roswell, uh,
Felicity,
Fel- Felicity,
Dawson's
Dawson's
Creek,
Creek. Like,
Savannah,
yeah, that
Seventh
was those.
Heaven. Come on, Liz. Come
That was
on.
that was the One Tree
Nash,
Hill.
come on. One Tree Hill,
That
come on.
I mean, that was the channel to be, and Charmed was like again episodic TV, just tuning in every week to see what the new episode was going to be. And we love it. Like this month, we're doing a witchy watch list, so we love anything movies, anything TV about witches, and this just was our show. And the best Charmed was when Shannon Dorothy was Prue. So
Exactly, Meek. I was just about to say that. We love Rose McGowan.
oh yes, Paige,
She
we
was
stand Paige.
Paige was awesome in her own right, but
Mhm.
for us, the seasons were iconic because
Mhm.
of Shannon Doherty. So when
Mhm.
Prue made it for me.
Mhm. Yep, it was Prue for me. Yep.
Oh yeah, so this episode was so fun, you guys. And again, you can actually watch Charmed as well, everyone. Charmed is streaming as well. And I believe Charm is streaming right now on Prime, Amazon.
Okay. Okay,
It's
that's good.
Amazon, the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, that girl, but they know. And I'll read the synopsis on this
Okay,
one.
Mika, yeah.
So this is season 3 of Charmed, episode 4. So it says on Halloween, while two Grimlocks attack Prue, Piper, Phoebe, Darrow, and Leo at the Hollowell sisters' home, the sisters are sucked into a time portal created by the powers that be, and they end up in Virginia in 1670. Hence, well, they out of place with these outfits. Once there, the sisters are assigned by a group of good witches to rescue the pregnant Charlotte and her unborn baby from the claws of the evil Ruth, and Cole bring the mother and the baby back to the good. Without their powers, they're chased by witch hunters. The sisters must save and disclose the identity of the baby.
This episode was so much fun.
Mhm.
And I love
Loved
that
it.
they got to go back and kind of get a little bit of their ancestry in terms of the witches and learning from them and vice
Oh,
versa. Yeah, so
yeah.
so fun.
And Charmed always had some fun episodes. I loved when they went back in time, like when they went back in time to help out their mom. They did a couple episodes like that that were really, really cool. I love that.
Oh, definitely. The power of 3.
Hey.
Come on.
Uh, yeah, and TG just said this year with the passing his heart, I'm sure that she's in a better place. Oh yeah, she was
Um,
really, you know what? She's a hard fighter though, because you would never know with all the stuff going on with her. She really embraced life, and sometimes that's when you got to look at things, because sometimes you can get negative and kind of get down on stuff, but then you look at people like Shannon, where you have all this stuff happening to you, and you still remain positive, you still remain a fighter, you still remain hopeful. That's why she was always my girl from day
and
one.
look
I
how
love
long
Shannon.
she fought hard. Like people
Mhm.
forget that she battled breast cancer, like cancer for years, right?
Years, yeah.
So
Mhm,
yeah, and she kind of brought people in to bear
mhm,
witness to what it actually looked like, cancer treatment.
mhm, and I love that she got her flowers, because I think she was very misunderstood as an actress, very misunderstood as a person, and I'm glad she got the flowers she deserved. I wish she would have gotten more so in life. Sometimes we forget to give people their flowers while they're here, but, I love her. Since said early seasons of Charm was so much fun, really enjoyed them. Oh yes. Like
Agreed,
I said,
yes.
Shannon made a show. To me, the shows
Come on,
they
preach
went
it.
down
She
when
did.
Shannon left, but
90210, no shade, no
I
tea,
know,
but
I said no Brenda.
When Brenda Walsh left, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, come on. Kara,
Okay, they
we
know.
speaking it. We speaking it.
My girl make a show now.
Uh-huh. Okay, now last pick, you guys. Of course, we had to go with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And this is the
This
Hex
episode was hilarious. I mean, my Carlton was
from
a
Bel-Air.
Macaulay Culkin.
Mhm.
This one was so fun because this episode primarily was about, well, it was a Halloween episode, but focused on
Mhm.
Hillary's character, whose ex Trevor passed away, right? And she
Mhm.
wanted to connect with Trevor again, and they all agreed to help her by participating in this seance.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. And, there's these standout moments in this series that will make you laugh, including Carlton as Macaulay Culkin, the
Mhm.
seance scene with them all around the table, Uncle Phil and Will being cursed, if you will, for
Oh,
mocking.
yeah. Because again, we always have those skeptics who don't wanna believe,
Skeptics.
who don't wanna
Okay.
believe in the power. Yeah, and I just had to edit that because it's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I had from. I said, "What?"
Oh,
I love that real-time edit.
oh, yes, yes. I love it, love it.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
but I loved it. It was so funny. This is, like, one of my favorite, sitcoms. This again, they did it every year too, where they had that, holiday episode and Halloween, so this was always so fun, but this one was our favorite. This is so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Let me see
And
if I
again,
did
you
any.
can go back, you guys, and watch. This one is streaming as well on Hulu.
Oh, it
So
is?
again,
Okay.
your Hulu, no ads, you guys.
Oh, yeah, no ads.
Nick and I, we had to get every streaming platform with no ads. It's not like we didn't watch commercials back in the day, y'all, but like I'm
Isn't that
sorry.
crazy? Because when you think about it, we used to have commercials. I think we've been so spoiled now with the ability to binge and the ability not to have any ads that you see a commercial and you're like, "What?"
I know, and Mika is so funny. Mika, I gotta tell a story real quick about my Law and Order SVU season
Oh
26
Lord.
premiere last night.
Yeah, you guys, she just rewatched like that's crazy.
Should I share that story really quickly, you guys? Let me share it. Let me show you what the last few days of my life has looked like. And Mika was about to stage an intervention. I left Law and Order SVU on season 16. I don't know why. Love the series. I literally have binged and am now caught up. I was ready for the premiere yesterday. Season 26, episode 1, baby. Hold that. 22 episodes a season about.
Yeah, see, people nowadays, they don't realize how the TV used to be. Like, when I tell you it used to be like 20 plus episodes a season for some of these shows, it was like investment.
Okay. I think you would have to watch, if you guys are trying to start Law and Order SVU,
oh Lord,
which you should, you have to watch 572 episodes about, give or take.
Yeah, and I said if that's like one a day, because you did some binging, but if that's like one a day, that's like almost 2 years, a little bit, getting close to it. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Mika saw me watching like 4 episodes, 5 episodes on one Saturday, girl, from morning to night to catch up.
And then I was like, "What episode?" Oh, I'm on episode 22 of the like 24 plus episodes.
I'm ready for my squad. Yes.
Oh, yeah, and she was there, and you guys, I just showed up to watch the first episode of season 26.
And can I say the one thing about people who do that? I must say, you guys, because I'm talking to you, because I said this to Mika. Don't jump into a series on season 26 and you've missed 8 prior seasons and say, "Who's that? Who's that? What they talking about? Who's that?" I had to explain the crew to Mika. The only person you knew was Finn Tutuola. Come on now.
But I did watch it because I was like, "Oh, it's good." Hold on, we got some comments. Let me see. Oh, Sin said the Carlton dance was the best. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Carlton as the Home Alone kid is hilarious. Oh my God, I
Macaulay
know.
Culkin. He was Macaulay Culkin.
He was so passionate about his costumes too.
Passionate.
Hey Jess girl, how are you? She said, "What I missed." We about to wrap up, Jess. But
we're about to wrap up. But Jess, you can catch the replay. We're gonna show the reel one more time, so give you a taste of the episodes we talked about tonight.
Yes. Hey Tiana girl.
Hey Tiana. Oh, I wish I had Jess's hearts for Jessie and Tiana.
I know. We don't got hearts, but we don't got the technology to make the hearts on the screen.
Sorry.
Put a tear. Boop, boop, boop. And then Tiana said, "Law and Order, damn, Kira, that's a binge for sure." She was going, Tiana. She was going with the win.
I was going with the win. And Mika was like, "Dang, you are living." I said, "Girl, when I say I'm determined to catch up, yes, ma'am."
And all I kept hearing was like, dun dun.
Dun, dun.
I would wake up in the middle of the night and hear dun dun.
Caught up, dedicated.
Oh, poor Mika. Oh, yeah, just jumping in. Hey, I jumped right in. And that was me. Who's that? What happened to Rollins?
Yeah, exactly. You were that person, yes.
I know. Oh, Jess, that hurts. I don't know.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, yes. So you guys, I mean, that was our wrap up.
Yes. So you know what? I'm gonna show the reel one more time for everyone.
Yes.
I'll show the reel one more time for everyone, and then we'll come back. We'll say goodnight, and we'll let you guys know what's next.
It was a dark and gloomy night.
Why everybody gotta start with dark and gloomy?
This is the first and the last time I let you go to the costume store without me. Little Bo Peep, I'm saying.
What? They told me it was Patti LaBelle.
I am the Dark Lord of Nightmares, the bringer of terror. Tremble before me. Fear me.
He's so cute. All right, wait, who do you think we are?
The most powerful good witches of all time, of course.
Okay, lucky guess.
You mean, would I have made a decision by myself that would have affected the whole group?
Oh, will you cut the sanctimonious crap?
Well, what do you want me to say? Let's face it, Mulder, we might die up here. If we're lucky, they'll find our bodies spun up in a tree, or they may not find us at all.
It's almost over. But then again, it's really just beginning.
Ghostbusters!
Halloween, the only night of the year a black man can walk around in this neighborhood with a mask on and not get arrested.
Yeah, so that was our list, you guys.
Yep, just a taste. We could have added some more, you guys, but these are some of our favorites.
Oh yes, and please put, if you guys do a replay, please let us know what's some of your favorite Halloween TV episodes. We love to hear like what you guys like. If you seen the ones we
Recommend.
listed, please recommend some.
Oh yes, Amiga, like, do you want to just let people know what's next from us this spooky
Yes,
season? Like,
yes, yes.
not the good all, but like, what's the next episode they can expect from us?
Okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot going on this month.
yeah, you guys, we're gonna try and bring it this
Yeah, the
October.
spooky season. Okay, so every Wednesday we're doing the From series. So if you guys aren't watching From, that's a great TV show on MGM Plus, and we recommend paying that $6.99 for MGM
Please.
Plus. If you have Amazon, you can watch the first 2 seasons of that free, and then get into season 3 because this show is awesome. So every Wednesday we'll be with Taymon Kane and the evil Tyrone recapping the new episodes that come out every Thursday. Next Friday we're
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Yeah, that's right. Next year.
Mhm.
Next Thursday we're doing a Flanagan ranking. So Mike Flanagan will be ranking our favorite of his movies. We got a couple guests coming on with that, so that'll be a fun one. Then on October 22nd, we'll be doing our 31 Years of Horror. We're going to be doing that with Ken and Ashley of Sledgehammer Horror. It'll be so great to have them over here with us hanging
so
out. So that's
excited.
going to be so much fun. Then on Thursday, October 24th, we're going to be over hanging out with Backtrack Cinema. We're going to be doing a watch along of What Lies Beneath. So that'll be
yes.
exciting. And then on October 25th, that week is books.
Oh my god,
That
back
week is
to
crazy.
back.
Yeah, then on October 25th, we're going to be doing Blood and Banter, which is a card game through murder memes. It's really, really good. So we'll have some guests coming on and we'll be playing that game. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. And then
Me too.
also, guys, follow us on Instagram because we're doing 31 days, our witchy watch list, all witch films.
And some of them we've been watching was like, ooh, girl.
Girl, I know, girl, it's
Hard.
disturbing. I know some we never seen. I was watching like, we was like, girl.
I
Like,
know the witchy watch list. We got a few gems that are rewatches for us, and some we've never seen, and some are shocking us, girl.
It's crazy. So let me just do the last bit of comments. Oh, thanks, Jess. Jess said she loved all those picks. Awesome.
Thanks, Jess.
And Tiana said, lovely, the classics. You know it, girl.
Of course, you know it.
And then TG said Treehouse of Horror from The Simpsons. Oh yeah, Simpsons. They did do some. Yeah, they do good. Yeah,
great one.
And then
TG.
yeah. And then Sin said, have a great weekend, ladies. You too. Thanks for stopping by.
You
too. And then this had to cheer you up after the Joker too. I know. I've been hearing about that.
You haven't seen it yet, but y'all making us nervous.
I know, I'm nervous. Since it did, but I'm still in a bad mood about that. Ooh, okay.
Wow. That can wait then. Oh wow, girl.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat. We appreciate it. So a lot of
look at that, girl.
Came out.
5 minutes to spare. We did good.
Girl, we be on it.
Yes.
What we say,
A
Kira?
good time, not a long time.
Not a long time. So you guys enjoy some movies, watch some TV, enjoy spooky season. And thanks for tuning in with the doubles. All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye.